This is perhaps one of the most requested videos of all time on this channel. Today, I'm going to be taste testing every single thing off of the California Pizza Kitchen, aka CPK Pizza menu. Now, y'all know my love, deep and adoration for DiGiorno pizza is unchanging, it's unwavering, but today I am going to do this video because so many of you have asked me for it. And also, fun fact, I used to work at California Pizza Kitchen. I feel like I'm reliving my past today, and I'm kind of excited about it, but I also don't know if I have enough room in my body to consume all the pizza that I have in front of me right now. So without further ado, let's dive headfirst into every single pizza at CPK. Let's start with the Chipotle Pizza, which I don't think I've ever had. I feel like it must have been new-ish, and by new I mean it's been like 12 years since I worked at California Pizza Kitchen, so within the last 12 years, new. So it comes with this like corn bean salsa type topping, and then also this, it almost smells like tzatziki sauce, which is kind of weird, but it's really, really fresh smelling, like homemade. Oh, B-roll is always tricky with these types of things. Breathe out to make room, breathe in to consume. That sauce is amazing. It's giving me burrito vibes, like a breakfast burrito vibe. I know it's not that in any way, shape, or form, but the flavor is very signature, very fresh. It doesn't taste like a chain restaurant pizza. I have to give that like an 8.5 out of 10, only because I feel like there are gonna be some behind me that blow my mind and reset the bar for 10 out of 10. So 8.5 out of 10 for that one. Next is the 5 cheese, which is a little fancier than the regular cheese, and it costs more money too. How do you even confirm if there are 5 cheeses on here? Do you just trust them? I don't know, I feel like with 5 cheese, it should be a lot thicker and higher and closer to God than this. Maybe you're paying extra for the tomatoes, I don't know, let's try it. I don't know if that's 5 cheeses or 1 stinky cheese, but whatever it is, it's very underwhelming. It has like a feet essence. Matt's in the laundry room watching this go down. Why are you laughing? You know when a stinky cheese hits you, it is very unwanted and unwelcomed.
Just the idea of it could be 5 cheeses or it could be 1 really stinky.
I don't know. Who knows? I don't want to stick around to find out, that's for sure. Next is the Sicilian Pizza, and it really looks, they're leaning into the Sicilian of it all. It's very Italiano inspired. Those are some big ronis if I've ever seen them. There's some big ronis on there. I don't know if that's good or bad or organic or whatever. It's actually pretty much all pepperoni. You know, I feel like they're trying to put Sicilian in there to make you feel better about it, but it's just an overly pepperoni-dronied pizza. And I've had better pizzas at Papa John's than this. We love Papa John's around here, but not as much as DiGiorno. Don't get it twisted. Next is the Club Pizza. Now, it comes without any of the toppings on it. They put all of the toppings in a separate container. So it's kind of like build your own pizza to take home, which I do appreciate that because I really hate soggy food. And when you're ordering to go, there's nothing, you can't fight it. You can't fight the sog. Ooh, what is that? There's a sauce. Is that mayonnaise? Oh my gosh, I think it is mayonnaise. Is that mayonnaise? Oh wow, today just got a lot better. I feel like people are either mayonnaise people or they absolutely hate mayonnaise. If you love mayonnaise, comment in the comments. Mayo ayo. It's terrible. I need to come up with a better one. Matt, you're good at this. What should they comment? Mayonnaise is a hard word. Let's try this. Mayo ayo. That's so good. That tastes like a BLT. Matt, come try this. You really should. And it's health too. It has vegetables and color.
It has health?
It has health. Health and bacon. What more could you want? Matt just had surgery, so he's moving a little slower than normal. Isn't that so good?
It's like a BLT.
It's like a BLT, but like more fun.
It's surprising.
It is surprising.
It's almost like if you wanted to feel better about eating pizza.
I never feel bad about eating pizza, so I can't relate. Okay, next up is the Neapolitan Pizza. It's again, it comes plain and then you get to put, oh, my toppings game is so off. But you get to put your own toppings, the burrata, the basil, the olive oil. Okay, I love burrata, by the way. It's the most superior cheese you can get. Cheers. That's so fresh, so good. That burrata is delicious. That is so good. It tastes healthy somehow. It tastes like you're eating like a flatbread with cheese. It doesn't taste like a pizza. This pizza sauce isn't really heavy. It's really more of like a cheese pepper with what's the word I'm looking for? Experience. Oh, I'm gonna have another bite of that. That's how freaking phenomenal that is. And the burrata is so good. This tastes like a very expensive pizza. So far, I'm really into the very fresh topping pizzas. Next is the Mediterranean pizza, and it has a lot of fresh veggies on here. I don't love olives, so I think I'm gonna pick those off like every 4-year-old in America, but I think this is gonna be good. That's very good. It's a very different taste than some of these other pizzas. It's very vegetable forward. It doesn't taste like a pizza, but it's a little boring, like a little too healthy. It could have a little something extra. It just feels like a salad on top of or like a grilled veggies on top of a pizza crust, which by itself is delicious, but it doesn't stand out in a Miss Universe kind of way. It's just very much a Miss Congeniality, but we all love her. Okay, next is the Margarita. I thought Margarita Pizzas had tomatoes on it. I mean, there's tomato sauce. Maybe I just didn't get a good tomato slice. I'm confused, but I'm gonna eat it anyway. It's very fine. I had a roommate one time who basically only ate boiled hot dogs and dipped it into ketchup, and she like hated the flavor of literally everything else. And she would get cheese pizzas. I feel like she would like this one. It's good. It's just a good cheese pizza. Slightly elevated, a little bit more fresh than somewhere like a Papa John's probably, but probably wouldn't order it again, to be honest. There's too many good options in this mix already for me to choose like a margarita or a cheese pizza. Next up is the Carne Asada, and at first glance, it looks like there are a bunch of mushrooms on here, which I'm not the biggest fan of, and then I was just pleasantly surprised to realize it's actually all just meat, and there's a lot of it. Carne asada is always really expensive, so to give us that much carne asada on a pizza, I feel grateful to the CPK gods for that. This one looks interesting. It comes with a salsa that I just put on top. It's gonna be unique, so let's just dig in and see. Very different. It tastes a little too fancy. Does that make sense to anybody? The carne asada is good. It's a little overcooked, so it's a little chewy and a little bit tougher. It's a much more savory, much more zingy flavor. Matt's gonna love it because it's meat and he just eats meat. He's very much like Tarzan. He's not even selective. He's like, it's their meat. I will eat the meat. He'll like this one, but I just feel like I wouldn't call it delicious. I would call it good, just not quite delicious. One that I am so excited to try / retry, because I did eat this a lot when I worked at CPK, is the Thai chicken pizza. I'm so glad they still have this because it was so iconic then, but let's see if it's iconic now. Oh, it's the peanuts and the peanut dressing. It's so good. There are things on here that are health oriented, so you get that little added benefit, but it doesn't taste healthy. It tastes like a freaking amazing, great time. I used to eat this so much. It's so nostalgic for me. I worked at CPK for maybe about a year. I was working 3 jobs at the time because I wanted to pay off, I had $10,000 in credit card debt that I wanted to pay off. CPK was like the place where I would go and get 50% off, and I would tear up the kids menu because that's where the most value is, right? Because the kids pizza is like $7 and you get 50% off. For $3.50, you would have like a full meal. It was so great. I literally survived on CPK for a long time, especially this pizza. So I think it's gonna be a top 10 contender right here. Next is the California Veggie, and there could never be a pizza that has more vegetables on it than this pizza. It is so vegetable heavy, I don't even know if I can like pick it up. Every vegetable you can imagine is on here, including mushrooms. They have broccolini on here, which seems so fun. Like, what a fun add-on. Let's just see. I think it all boils down to the cheese and the sauce that's gonna make this or break this. Just order a salad. If you're gonna wanna be this healthy, just order a salad. Tell me if you like this. I'm sorry if I'm offending you. I don't mean to offend anyone's CPK pizza choices, but please let me know if you've ordered this or if this is your go-to. I would love to get inside of your brain. I just want something a little more bad. But I don't judge. I just vocalize my preferences. Also, I'm gonna throw this back with an Olipop. If you have not seen me ranking every single Olipop flavor, you should. And then I was gonna do a Poppy video recently, but then all that tea came out about Poppy, so I don't know if I'll do it. For now, Olipop, great flavor. If you know, you know. Next up is the Works Pizza, which is another veggie concoction. They went very worksy on the olives, so I'm gonna take some of those off. Lots and lots of veggies, sans broccolini, which maybe will make it taste healthier. I'm not really sure. Let's try it. It's very much like a supreme pizza. It's a good supreme pizza. I just feel like if you're going to California Pizza Kitchen, you may want to do something a little bit more exciting than that one, but it's good. I feel like everybody would like that. If you like supremes, that's a good classic go-to. Now here's where things get thrifty. I'm really proud of myself. I ordered a lot of their standard big pizzas, like the pepperoni and the cheese and the kid size, because I didn't need to spend $18 for a pizza when I have 20 of them behind me. So we're gonna do the little kid size versions. So let's start with the pepperoni, a classic. This is so good. One thing I don't do as an adult is help people move anymore. Like, I gave that up a long time ago. If you need somebody to help you move, I can give you some mover recommendations. I'm not one of them. I just can't. But if you said I'll buy you the CPK pepperoni pizza, I might rethink it. Better than like pretty much every other pepperoni pizza you can buy at a restaurant. Okay, this is the mushroom pizza. These little slices are so darn cute. I can't even. They don't even look real. They look like the ones I used to play with in like my dollhouse. This is a little crispy on the butt. We're gonna try it anyway. Let's do it. If you like mushrooms, this is the best way to like elevate that little pepperoni pizza basic option. Give it a little pizzazz. Let's do the cheese. This is just the regular cheese. It's not the 5 cheese or the stinky cheese or the whatever. It's just the regular cheese. No. I think I just like closed my eyes and took a nap and then woke back up and realized I had swallowed that. No. This is the ever famous, ever popular BBQ Chicken CPK Pizza that really took the world by storm. I mean, it really was the most popular California Pizza Kitchen pizza, right? Let me know if this is your favorite pizza or what your favorite pizza from CPK is and tell me why it's this one. Let's try it. It is so good. What's funny to me is it tastes like the era in my life when I was getting my real estate license. I have my real estate license in the state of California. And when I was studying for my real estate exam, I would order these to go. So it has that air of panic, excitement, and I'm ready for this to be over. But it's still very good. Okay, I'm gonna finish with the last 2 pizzas. This one being very controversial, is a pizza choice that could break apart families, you know, so we don't even address it in our family. Let's try it. It's a good version. What I like about their version is it's almost like the pineapple that they use is sliced super thin. So it's almost like a cross section of a pineapple slice versus a full, like explodes in your mouth pineapple slice. Sometimes those can feel a little intrusive, but I like that it's thin. So it just really has like a nice crisp sweetness to it without being overbearing. And it also has ham on it. And I don't love ham, but their ham is so tiny and thin and crispy. It's just basically bacon in my mind. Or maybe it's Canadian bacon. So maybe it is actually bacon. Now my last pizza of the taste test is the Tostada pizza. And it also comes plain and you kind of build your own. You put all your toppings on it. And this was another hugely popular pizza that people would order when I worked there. And it's another really good one, I can just tell you, unless they've changed the recipe. It's almost like I think they have black beans meshed into the pizza crushed. It's so crispy thin. It's almost like a cracker experience. I will say the toppings are usually like a mound on top, and the to-go, they don't give you enough, in my opinion, to be as luxurious as it is in person. But for this purpose, I don't need any more pizzas. I have so many pizzas, so I shouldn't be complaining, okay? I will say their ranch is something special. You like drizzle ranch. Oh, it's really fresh. So I'm very excited about this. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so good. Oh, no wonder it's been on the menu for 12 years. And even when I ordered it this time, I was like, meh, I forgot. I had forgotten. I always think about this, and it was kind of a weird thing to think about, but if I was ever like stranded somewhere and I can only have one food with me, it always changes as I do these videos, the food I would have with me. But right now, I think it might be this Tostada pizza. This one was a hard one. It was like picking children, but I did come up with a top 7. I was gonna do a top 10, but I felt like after 7, they all dropped off very quickly and all were kind of equal. So rounding it with the top 7, in number 7, I have the CPK pepperoni pizza. It's good, it's perfect. If you love pepperoni pizza, you want something simple, It's the best pepperoni pizza probably you can buy at a restaurant. Coming in next is the Chipotle Pizza, something different, something fresh, but also it has like a familiarity to it, so it's not too out of the box. It's very comforting and very delicious. Next is the Club Pizza. I am a big BLT fan, and I love having that taste and that flavor and that experience in a pizza. Next is this is gonna be controversial, I think, but next is the BBQ Chicken Pizza. While I will say it is iconic, it is special, it is delicious, I think we've all had it enough to realize that maybe it's not as special as we thought, because coming in next is the Neapolitan Pizza, and that tastes like I'm in Italy. It tastes luxury, high-end. That pizza, I would give like half of a big toe for that pizza. That's how delicious it is. But maybe I'd give a full toe to the next option.
It'll be on balance.
Next is the Thai chicken pizza. There is nothing else like it. It is fantastic. They have perfected every single square inch of that piece of pie, and I just think if you haven't had it, which I'm sure pretty much all of you have, you must order it immediately. Next is the Tostada pizza. It is the #1 best pizza that you can get at California Pizza Kitchen. Matt was on a call. You should try it. You have to try it. That's my #1.
That's good.
That's
much better than expected.
I know. You think tostada, you think, probably not. I think it's the best pizza at California Pizza Kitchen.
It's very fresh. I like that.
I knew you would.
I'm gonna buy this.
Let me know, what is your go-to California Pizza Kitchen order? And if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. And if you really love me, doing a thumbs up puts this out to more people who can find me on the internet. So make sure to hit the thumbs up,
and comment.
And comments. Comments are really big.
Really important.
But I love hanging out in the comments anyway, just talking to you guys. So definitely leave me a comment. Mayo AYYYO or not, I don't care. You can just say hi also. And let me know if there's another video like this that you would like to see me do. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one.